Every time you move money through traditional banking, you encounter friction. Hidden fees, slow settlement times, and rigid legacy systems extract value from every transaction. To keep that system running, legacy institutions spend hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing alone. They pay massive acquisition costs simply to convince you to switch from one slow platform to another. The unified Sigma platform takes a different route, operating as a virtually integrated innovation engine. It connects directly with the I'm in ecosystem, removing the need for traditional marketing budgets. Writing the code for a global bank is a technical challenge, but finding the initial users is the actual bottleneck. This platform bypasses that barrier, launching with an already active, captive pool of early adopters. This diagram maps our starting point at month 1, a foundational layer of 2,500 highly engaged YouTube subscribers, operating as interconnected nodes. This analysis tracks a 10-month horizon where the user base doubles every 30 days, a pace set by a constant stream of new educational content feeding the top of the funnel. This expansion path relies on community conversion rather than traditional advertising spend or user acquisition. The momentum is driven by a compound growth coefficient. The captive pool acts as active node operators, where each participant helps educate and onboard new users through the same educational channels they once watched. We call the migration pathway the channel. Viewers watching educational content on YouTube are guided through this tunnel, transitioning from passive audience members into active stakeholders in a neobank. But the immediate challenge in this migration is trust. Moving capital across international borders requires absolute regulatory compliance. This solution, modular integration. The agile top layer is Exodus Bank. It functions as an offshore innovation engine, rapidly deploying new digital assets. That offshore engine docks directly into the fully regulated onshore settlement rails of Grasshopper Bank. This specific structure provides migrating users with the security guarantees of a traditional bank, while removing the slow, extractive friction of legacy systems. Even with a secure pathway established, there must be a tangible reason for a user to move their capital across the bridge. That reason is our one metric that matters: the launch of the freemium remittance service. Traditional banks treat global transfers as a toll gate, extracting capital at every stop. Our zero-fee transfer model dissolves this, allowing capital to flow unobstructed. The zero-fee model functions as a permanent utility, removing the primary barrier to entry and aligning the platform's success with the financial health of the community. Eliminating the cost of remittance provides immediate value. That single action is the mechanism that converts a passive video subscriber into a permanent stakeholder holding a custodial digital wallet. Looking at this logarithmic chart, we can track the latency phase across months 1 through 4. Because the user base doubles consistently each month, the growth is mathematically predictable even at smaller volumes. By month 5, the network reaches 40,000 active nodes. At this volume, peer-to-peer verification begins to outpace external discovery, allowing the network to sustain its monthly doubling through internal community momentum. The linear chart illustrates the final phase of this doubling sequence. In the final month, the ecosystem scales from 640,000 to 1.28 million users in a single 30-day window, moving the ecosystem toward full saturation. Backing this subscriber surge is an equally crucial secondary metric: engagement depth. Over this same 10-month period, average viewer retention time scales from 5 minutes to over 37 minutes per view. This increase in watch time suggests the captive pool is spending deep, focused time educating themselves, embedding into the foundation of the ecosystem. Digital saturation at month 10 is an impressive metric, but data on a screen is only half the equation. We must map how this translates to physical reality. This blueprint outlines a real-world asset development, a modern, multi-story university hostel complex. Using a zero-leverage model, capital flows from the user's digital wallets into the funding and construction of this physical infrastructure. The power of the unified Sigma platform is its ability to take verifiable digital growth and manifest it into physical world ownership. We have mapped an operational, compliant bridge connecting traditional finance with decentralized finance, all while bypassing traditional acquisition costs. The sandbox is open. The testnet is live. Are you in? The legacy financial system is being outpaced by frictionless momentum.